First 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They begin with a quick throw out left. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
17 yards.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Tua, fast pass outside complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 42.
On play action. Here's Tua. He'll buy some time right. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. The 20. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 18. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
6 yards.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And it bangs off the right upright. No good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that hollow metal sound is the bane of any kicker's existence. And here, that sound is going to keep our game scoreless.
And you can see him give that body English as the ball was in the air. Come on, baby, come on. But no dice that time.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
Carson will take the handoff out of the option play. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Sets up.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, well, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Damon Arnett picking it off. 20.
What a play.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
That was a nice catch. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Tua. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And I think the ball's out.
A fumble on the play. Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 6-0 our score after one.
3rd and 11.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Open man is Duvernay. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down, Kansas City.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
6 brings up 2nd and 4.
At the Tua to throw again. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Shaquille Barrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
It's third down.
Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Going on the ground with Madison. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Alexander Madison, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead.
Chiefs 7, Broncos 6.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed. So you get
and he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The end result, 21 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
10 more yards.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And his kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find runs and get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy who's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another big play here as they strike for 31.
And the first down, Chiefs.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Tua. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And again, it's Tagovailoa. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Nyheim Hines as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Chiefs 14. Broncos 9. Graham Gano set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
He's going to try and do this himself.
Quickly completed to the right flat. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete right around the 8.
Yeah, the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
He was taken down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The tackle
2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Tua going to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2nd and 9 now. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Melvin Ingram picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Back to throw now on 1st down. Being chased out left. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Eric Rowe that time able to knock that pass away.
Incomplete.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On play action, here's Tua. They'll roll him out right. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
30-yard line.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Tagovailoa over the middle here to Rudolph. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Another carry now for Madison. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. They're going for it. Here's Madison. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. They'll try to run with Madison, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Alexander Madison, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Chiefs 21, Broncos 9. Graham Gano set to kick.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Here's Madison running on 1st down. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Alexander Madison with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps away to his left. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off near his own 48. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
First down, Kansas City.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Eluding the pressure right. And complete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
He was brought down by Shaq Barrett. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
off of play action. Tagovailoa. And he's got it. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Devin Duvernay. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. From the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 37 yards. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Intended for
ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Patrick Peterson.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let it fly. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
It's caught at the 10. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 14. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Flush to his right. His pass caught at the 4. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
At the 1-yard line.
It's Tagovailoa from his own end zone. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hand. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Now it looks like he'll throw here, letting one go deep for the end zone. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. Now, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the